All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to go check the breaker to make sure it wasn't anything with my house, and it's not. It's fucking Georgia Power. While they're talking about they're aware of the outage, and they haven't informed me, and my power not supposed to be back on until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know why. That just irritated me. I just had to vent. But okay, so I posted part 1 because that live ended when I ran to do that, and part 1 has the journal prompt of the day and the little sound therapy I was doing before my fucking crystal broke. So it's just a lot going on. The power went out of nowhere. The brand new fucking crystal prism that I bought broke in the midst of me playing on it. So yeah. Okay, so the card that came out was Soul Forgiveness. I said I'm gonna do something new and start pulling all the cards, and then trying to see if I get like a message download and go from there. The next deck I'm pulling from is my high vibe deck. Spirits. I am near. I am clear and ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. We got 2 cards that came out. Self-forgiveness and food. We got soul forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and food. Interesting. And I'm pulling from a tarot deck and my Prism Oracle deck. Spirit, I'm near. I'm clear and ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. For some reason I feel like I need to pull 2 cards from this deck. And of course I got 3. We had strength yesterday. Strength, happiness, and pain. I'm gonna pull this over. Let me see if these cards really want to be out. Spirit. I am near. I am clear. I'm ready to hear. Tell me so. What's the message the flock needs to know? So we got cleanse, rest, and reflection. Cleanse, rest, and reflection. And then I'm pulling from the tarot deck. Spirit. I am near. I am clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. I have one more card from this deck. So I got 3 cards from this deck. It was the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. Now before I read what these cards actually mean, when they first popped out in regards to food, self-forgiveness, soul forgiveness, cleansing, resting, reflection, it intrigued me to share with the flock that yesterday I decided to embark on a 7-day fast. You know, we have the full moon in Virgo coming on, I think it's coming like the morning of Tuesday. And this full moon in Virgo is rooted into like your creativeness, rooted in we know moon cycles with endings and beginnings, obviously full moon, but resting and reflecting as well, for you to be able to reflect on what have you learned within this moon cycle. What do you need to set aside and let rest? What's no longer serving you? What do you want to align with and attract to yourself that will serve you, that will uplift you, that will add value? Cleansing. I constantly tell y'all about the spiritual baths. I also was like, okay, doing this 7-day fast, because I am aligning myself with embarking on a journey of only like tea and water. So I'm not consuming anything but tea and water. And I'm like, okay, so what can I do in the meantime? And of course it's like, okay, well, let's come up with your ingredients for your products. Let's clean the house. We have the spring equinox coming in a couple of weeks. Do a cleanse your house, cleanse your body, fasting, detoxing. I'm cleansing my vessel, my home, not only this home, not only the physical home that I live in outside of my body, but my body being a physical home, or that the home that shelters me, the home that I live in as well. Yeah, the 7 of Cups is coming to me in regards to, while being on this journey, don't allow anything to distract you. While you're cleansing, while during this phase, this cycle, resting, reflecting, do not allow things. We had trickery yesterday with the 7 of Cups. Don't become distracted. Don't become deterred. How I'm on live in my brand new fucking crystal break. How the power pop out before that happens. Like, I don't know what's going on in the energy, but not being distracted. I'm still here. I'm still serving. I'm still healing with the flock. I didn't say, you know what, fuck it, I gotta stop. I'm mad now, this broke. I'm about to get 10 times that, y'all, what I paid for that. I'm about to get 1,000,000 times what I paid for that. The power being out, I had to check to make sure it wasn't nothing within this realm. Is it in my control to try and fix it? Sometimes, you know, breakers pop on and off. Was it something that triggered that? Let me go check on it. That wasn't the case. All right, let me reach out to Georgia Power. Oh, y'all aware of the outage? Okay, well, you could at least text me and let me know. But what can I control? Resting, reflecting, and not reacting. Pausing beforehand before you respond. And not allowing things to distract you. Ooh, this happened, so I gotta do this. Ooh. And as soon as the power went out, I was like, oh, I can't cook breakfast for the kids. They down there hungry, and I had stuff out prepared to cook. And I'm like, ooh, let's go to a restaurant. It's like, but you trying to fast, so now we gotta figure something else out. Because this is day 1. I'm fasting from the beginning of this week, so I haven't eaten since sundown last night. And the goal is to not eat again until, well, I don't even know if I'll be hungry then, but sundown Saturday night. So a full week, Sunday to Saturday. The full moon is on Tuesday. Remember, we also talked about how the full moon is at its peak on those days. However, the energy is still within the atmosphere 3 days before the full moon is set to be at its peak, and 3 days afterwards. So we have about a week of full moon alignment, full moon energy, or whatever moon phase it is, because it's the same thing with the new moon as well. 7 of Pentacles is you stand dedicated to that hard work. And when we talk about hard work, remember what I told you yesterday, that hard work, when it's something that you're passionate about and you feel is aligned with your purpose, it's not going to feel like hard work because it's going to come naturally to you. However, it's being, again, steadfast, you being dedicated, determined, that no matter how long it might look like it's going to take, that you have so much faith that it's still going to manifest, it's still going to come into fruition. So being dedicated to that purpose and that passion, sowing those seeds even when it looks like they're not growing, tending to them, pulling the weeds, watering them. That dedication. The Four of Cups is, because we talked about the cups being regarding like emotional fulfillment. This is like something being handed to you. You're worried. You have these 3 cups down there. You worried. You frustrated. Damn, is someone gonna love me? Is this gonna work out in my favor? Is this gonna come and align with me? And the Most High is saying, yes, I'm handing it to you. You just need to change your perspective. I'm aligning you to it, but you got to keep doing that work. And that work also I wanted to touch on isn't just that tangible work on this physical realm. It's that inner work. You showing up every day here, meditating, doing your breath work, making sure you have a vision. You are tapping into your intuition, your creative mindset, so those senses can be heightened, so they can push you forward on the journey or the pathway that you're destined to be pushed forward on. You can create something with this journal prompt today that you never thought that you would be able to create, and now you in a totally different industry that you've been in your entire life. But it's gonna come so easily and naturally to you that you're gonna feel the urge to move on it. So let's read what these cards mean. Self-forgiveness, soul forgiveness. No matter what you did yesterday, 5 yesterdays ago, 5 years ago, you are forgiven. You have today to start over. You can start living differently today. Forgive yourself. Forgive your soul. You are not your past. Your past has taught you lessons and brought you to this present, but you are not your past. Self-forgiveness. When you keep repeating past events and past mistakes in your mind, you bring your energy down. Say to yourself, I forgive you. I did the best I could with the information I had at the time. Deep breath. My mantra for myself that I have to reiterate to myself when I do feel myself pulling myself down from past experiences or things that happened in the past or things that I feel I could have done better, or I reacted in a low vibrational way, I quickly remind myself I was the best me I could be in that situation. Even in the heat of the moment, I was the best me I could be in that situation. And the only thing I could do moving forward is be a better me. What did I learn from that situation? If I didn't like how I reacted, how are you going to react differently the next time? Food. What you eat affects your vibration. Today, pay attention to what you are eating. Eat more fruits and veggies. Good, healthy, from the earth nutrition. Receive the high vibes from Mother Earth. Feel the high vibes from Mother Earth and give thanks. Remember, we discussed that food isn't just what you're putting in your mouth. We eat by what we watch, what we consume on our skin, because we ingest via our skin, if you didn't know that. What we're listening to. We consume what we smell, what we're putting in our hair, what we're putting on our nails. What are you eating? Is it high vibrational or low vibrational? Low vibrational chemicals, things your body can't process, digest, foreign entities and minerals and shit. Like, then also what you consume. I told y'all how I'm fasting. I'm embarking on this fast. I don't know how this is about to go. I'm having faith because of the intention that I'm putting behind it, that I'm going to be able to prosper. But I already, like, you know, social media today, how I guess society, that's what I'm gonna say, like society is constantly feeding you shit and you don't even realize. So I'm like, why is all this food on my timeline? I'm trying to fast. So now it's like, damn, I'm hungry. Damn, now I'm thinking about food. And I got 7 days that I don't need to think about food. So coming up with those, in the midst of those moments where you feel those distractions coming, because we had the 7 of Cups, what are you gonna do to remain prosperous, to stay on track? So it's like, okay, well, let me make sure I got my tea set up. Let me make sure I have something else I can put that energy into versus focus on food. How can I reflect on something else versus what am I going to consume? Once you are fasting, you're going to really realize how much time and energy you put into what you're going to consume. Or what I'm going to watch tonight. Or what I'm going to eat. What I'm going to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm this. And being able to realize what are those hunger triggers actually correlated to. Are you really hungry? Are you sad? Are you really hungry? Or are you bored? So us being more intuitive to what emotion we're actually trying to process and stop covering it up by consuming something, however you are consuming it. So we're going to do soul forgiveness first. Goddess of soul forgiveness, Bantu, temple of lovers, element bush. For the Ngambe Bantu goddess, Mbokomu was the first woman. Her father, Aganko, the cranky supreme god, put Mbokomu and her cloud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Guidance. Who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. I'm going to give it to you again. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. Not forgiving anybody else for what they've done for them. You doing it for yourself. So you won't ponder, so you can move on, so you can release. Then we pull release. No, we got reflection, rest, and cleanse. Cleansing is releasing as well. Cleansing is releasing as well. Embodiment. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses, but forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. Declare, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. We talked about when it comes to forgiveness, forgiving somebody doesn't mean that you have to parlay with them after that. I forgive you for myself. I'm cutting this cord for me. So I'm not harboring. So I'm not vibrating lowly. Lackfully. Is lackfully a word? Or lackly? Lack of. We also discussed how it's okay to have low vibrational emotions. And I don't even want to say it's a low vibrational emotion. It's your mindset regarding that emotion. Because anger could be high vibrational because your feelings are valid, but it's the way that you respond to that emotion. It's the way that you, I guess, portray the emotion. If I'm angry, does everyone around me feel that anger? Does everyone around me, do I ensure that I make everyone around me angry because I'm vibrating in anger? Or am I processing my own anger? What triggered me to feel angry? How can I move forward? What can I do with my inner self to not even not feel this way anymore, but to control the way that my anger is being portrayed, is being reflected? The first one is cleanse. Cleansing is a beautiful way to show love and appreciation for yourself, your belongings, and your space. It's wiping away the dust and grime to reveal the shine underneath, bringing a sense of calm, ease, and clarity. When this card comes up, ask yourself, what could use a little extra cleansing? How can you give yourself or your space a little extra love? I just talked about how, and it's just so crazy the way it came to me because I haven't been fasting and I have been beating myself up about it. Because after my breakup, and I know it's like a heartbreak that made me not want to eat, but I fasted for almost 2 weeks. Just just drinking water and tea. And by the day 4 or 5, I didn't even want to eat. And I was so energized and I don't know, just something in me was like a spark in me. So it's like, look at your body as something that needs to be cleansed. Your body gets no days off. Your bodily systems get no days off. Just because you sleep don't mean your body is sleeping. Your body, your internal self is still processing, digesting, excreting, releasing. So when we do take a break and fast, no matter the time frame, your body is appreciative of that, because it's like, oh, good. Now, instead of me trying to put all my energy towards digesting all this fake ass food that they consuming, and I'm using energy and not being replenished with vitamins, minerals, nor energy. Good. Now we can work on healing this that's damaged from everything that they consumed over the past 40 years. So take the time out to cleanse your body. Give your body a break. Let it rest. Let it cleanse. Let it become renewed. I think I'm going to start incorporating this practice. It might not be 7 days for each moon phase, but at least a 48-hour time frame from that sun down the night or day before to the following night or so. Just to become centered, to become clear. My intention behind this fast is for clear insight. Most High, reveal to me what's for me. Reveal to me what it's time to release. Then we got reflection. Some say that certain people or situations in your life act as mirrors that reflect back at you and teach you. What that mirror reveals can act as a source of inspiration, encouraging you to move forward. You may not like what you see, giving you the opportunity to make some important changes in your life. This card is a reminder of the importance of taking time to reflect and partake in some deep self-inquiry. What are the mirrors in your life trying to show you, and what can you learn from them? It's just crazy that I said I'm about to do this fast, and these are the cards that are coming out. So at first I wasn't even going to tell y'all I was fasting until I was done, like I did the last time. But the way that the Most High was like, no, share it. Let's do it as a collective. We are growing and healing together, so embark on this journey with me. Are you open to fasting? And it don't have to be the whole 7 days. If you've never fasted before, let's do 24 hours. Let's just do the day of the full moon. Let's start incorporating it. Let's do intermittent fasting. Let's do dry fasting. Let's do a liquid fast. Let's do a raw fast. Let's do something. And then we have rest. Rest is essential for all beings. This card symbolizes the need for a little extra downtime to recharge. By giving yourself and your body the rest you need, you'll conserve the energy to achieve your goals with clarity and purpose. We just talked about being able to give your body a rest. Your physical body. So not just you resting, laying down, but your physical body from give it a rest from processing shit. Processing emotions. Because we do know, right, that our emotions play a vital part in our health. On top of us not giving it the correct minerals and vitamins that it needs, us being stressed out and sad and shit is just throwing fuel to the fire. Adding more firewood to the flames. Then we have 3 cards. The first one that came out was the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Sometimes life feels like it's stuck in neutral. The wheels are spinning, but they're not going anywhere. However, giving up is not an option. You can always find something for which to be grateful, and opportunities present themselves eagerly to open minds and hearts. If things aren't going your way right now, try looking at them from a different angle. You never know what might present itself. Change your perspective, and you'll change your life. Let's look at the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. When you imagine your dreams coming true, the possibilities seem endless. However, to bring your dreams to life, it's important to stay focused and committed. Think carefully about your choices and create a solid plan before you take any action. Only then can you turn your big dreams into reality. I'm getting good with these, y'all. I'm proud of myself. And the last one is the Seven of Pentacles. The journey to success is never easy. You may be putting in a lot of hard work, but not seeing the results you want just yet. Though it may take even more time and effort, eventually your hard work will pay off. Stay focused on your goals and don't give up even when the going gets tough. With perseverance, you'll reach your destination. With perseverance, you'll reach your destination. It's time to stay focused. And it's time not to give up. And as long as you continue to be present in your inner work, your inner being, and knowing that you, because God already gave you the vision. So why would God lie to you? That's why I'm like, you putting in that work and it might seem like it's not coming into fruition, or it's not, the harvest isn't yielding in the time frame that you expected. So now you want to give up. Now you want to start over. Now you want to do something else. And that's not what God wants you to do. He wants you to keep tending to this garden. Keep putting in the work. Keep going out there fertilizing, pulling the weeds, watering, loving, talking to, nurturing. And you are about to get ready to give birth. You are about to get ready to give birth. But you have to stay committed, dedicated, and patient. Because it's right around the corner. Ashe. I hope I added value today. I hope you are going to consider fasting with me. Consider fasting for yourself. Thank you for staying here with my little mishap. Everything that's just happening live on camera. It amazed me. I was not expecting any of that to happen today, but it did. I am Simone, the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a beautiful Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow.